Hey folks, this is Chris Greenwood, KatYak'n, and we're hanging out here. Finally caught some bait, watching all the birds, got all the lines set up, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to run through exactly what's going on here. Now, as you can see, I got one running off the right side. It's free lined, and I can run it we're in 20 foot of water. I can run it say 40-50 foot off the back. And then the next one right here, I got it running straight down on a santee rig, suspended probably 2 foot up off the bottom. And then as you can see, this one, it's another santee rig. It's ran down all the way to the bottom, just barely touching the bottom. And then this one right here, as you can see, is another free line, and it's the same as the other side, approximately 40 foot or so. And we're in 49-degree water, fishing big ledge in about 20 foot of water. And then off the back, you can't really see it too well, but I got my slip float running, and it's suspended maybe 15 foot. I watched it. Cool trick you can do: tie your slip bobber, you can run it right down your depth finder, and then you can see it on your depth finder. And then you can adjust it to however much depth you want without even guessing. Now, I've had some people asking and comments about my rod rack here. It's just a little custom built, nothing too awful fancy, old pontoon post that I had to cut to get my angle just right on both sides. And people complaining, look at there, folks, I have some interest. The only problem about being on a kayak, look at him, he's running with it too. But anyways, while he's pecking and playing, I've had some people say there is a slight possibility. Well, I guess we'll have to cut this one short and play again. Well, folks, there's the culprit to our issue why I had to leave. Now, as I was saying, some people were saying that maybe I'd have a problem paddling and everything like that when I pull it back to fishing. Pull it back into the fishing position. But as you can tell, it slid all the way back, pretty well locked in. And just for trolling, drifting speed, it does just fine. Now, while I was messing with this little dude, I mean, I got a fairly good tangle up. I'm still learning this experience, but my slip float decided to get a run too. And by the weight of the fish, I'm guessing he was probably 20 plus pounds, and me being the lazy person that I am, kind of cheated on the bobber stop, and well, I lost him. Now, as you can tell, this was originally just a regular little clip float that I popped the center out and made a slip float. I'm a pretty big fan of bank raiding, is what I call it, to where you go up on flooded banks and scour the shoreline just to see what's going on there. I'm gonna put this little guy back. Not too shabby of a fish, maybe 8 pounds. But anyways, just to scour the shoreline, see what you can find. You never know. And now I get to tangle with a big cluster of them. That's not too shabby for the first 5 minutes of fishing. And as always, you're watching KatYak'n, and hope you enjoy.